What? Quick, type that I'm hacking and to report me so they have no clue what I'm doing. He didn't say I'm hacking. Don't say I report it. Oh, perfect. Okay, good. Nice. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Aurelion Shole into an Akali. It's gonna be probably not the easiest to, like, kill her, but I don't think it's gonna be too challenging to at least just farm out. I literally was messing around with this guy, but I guess he didn't realize inside of chat. Anyways, Aurelion Shole got buffed this patch. His Q base damage got 5 every single rank, but also, oh my goodness, my damage is insane. So your early game isn't going to be that bad, in my opinion, which is pretty nice. But another big thing that they gave him was 5 movement speed. That doesn't seem like a lot, but sometimes those small buffs really make a difference. Aurelion Shole is a stacking champion, but I feel like you should never, ever consider him just a stacking champion. I think of him more as, like, sure, he has good mid-game and late-game, but you can do some pretty incredible stuff with him. How the stacking mechanics mostly work is that your Stardust causes your Q, W, and E, and ultimate all to have different effects. Your Q is your main damage source. You have to stand still, and it's like a flamethrower. And the most important thing about it is that it will, like, have this little circle that goes around somebody if you're hitting them. So if, like, Akali's behind minions, it's not going to hit her. Also, I could probably just do a mana flow proc there. And then if it stays on them, it will do this quick little burst. And then the burst does big damage because it basically does damage again for a pretty significant amount. And you get Stardust, and you get 2. The other way to get Stardust is by using this black hole, which is my E, and having minions die inside of it. But that is less reliable to get, like, massive Stardust than harassing with Q. Harassing with Q is actually the best way of doing it. I was hoping to bait her there because my Nautilus pinged that he was on the way, so I tried to see if she would maybe jump on me, but she didn't. We're farming completely fine versus her. You know, I don't, like, have the biggest CS lead, but it's still, like, okay. I'm just going to use my E there to hit her for, like, another mana flow proc and just get a little bit more Stardust for myself. I think that Riot changed the font again of the game, and that's confusing because my tooltips are huge now. So that is weird. Anyways, our Q, the burst, see it right there, I got the burst off to get Stardust. You get percent max HP damage, so later on, when you have a bunch of Stardust, the amount of damage that you deal to people, even if they're tanky, becomes very high. Our W is that you fly in a straight line, and you can use your Q during it, and it increases your Q damage by a little bit. But you should probably not think of it ever as, I'm going to kill somebody because I'm using this, and that's going to, like, create the Q damage. The most important thing is think about it as, I'm going to use it to chase somebody, or, like, to run away from somebody. And then my E is like a slow effect. It's kind of tiny. It has an execute in the middle, and that also gets influenced by the Stardust. For the W, the range increases based off of the Stardust, and my ultimate is a stun that throws a meteor on the ground, and that increases in size with the Stardust. Our W, this only lasts like 3 seconds, but at level 9, it's infinite. And then when you use your W, it never stops. So you can also do that as long as you're in W. But W will eventually, like, reach a peak place to go, so. I could probably do a little bit of damage here. So, like that. So, as you can see, like, this is what I'm talking about with, you should never feel, if you feel confident with, like, understanding how much damage Aurelion Shole can do, you don't have to play passive. His damage is actually really freaking crazy if you're able to, make sure that like they're walking towards you, because technically what this is 100 damage per second plus 100 damage per second if you are proccing it. So if you do it for like 3 seconds, that's like, you know, very fast. That's like 600 damage. That's insane, right? And that's not counting like other things too, so that's why you should always like think of him as, can I like somehow outplay this champion by like playing in a certain way to do stuff. I'm gonna kill Akali first. Okay, I don't know why that guy flashed. I was never gonna kill him, but that's fine with me. Nice! The game is going very, very well. Also, why does this look different too? Did they change the font of this as well? Something seems off. Like the numbers are like bigger or something. Gosh, why does Riot sometimes like change the smallest thing on new patches, and it just is so strange? Like, why are all of my tooltips so freaking giant now too? It's been such a... I probably should walk away from her when she's gonna use her E like that, so I'm just gonna not get hit. But yeah, that's the gist of it. Your W also resets when you get a takedown, so you can use it to kill somebody and then immediately stop it, and then you can do it again. One big thing that I did realize about Aurelion Shole that has significantly improved my gameplay, but also I'm still not very good at it. I never knew that you should usually never use right-click to get off of your W. So just be aware that when you use W and you're holding down Q to like attack somebody, a lot of times I used right click to stop my W because you can stop it that way, and then I would hold down Q and it would stop my Q. But if you press W again to stop it instead, your Q won't really stop, and it feels less clunky and more intentional. So just be aware that I didn't even realize that for the longest time. I thought it was okay to use right-click to stop it. Turns out that's, like, totally not the case. So you might see me make a mistake with right-clicking off my W. Try to get into a habit of pressing W instead to stop it. Do not use right-click, unless you're, like, I guess, running away, but if you're trying to harass somebody, I guess. I mean, all I'm trying to do is just, like, harass her and not get caught out, because as you can see, I'm super squishy right now. And I'm going a burn effect because burn effects are very, very, very powerful for my champion. Since we have such a big AoE inside of teamfights. Because we just throw down this black hole in my ultimate and it'll almost always like land on everybody, which is awesome. Also, when they stand in that, it also... oh my goodness, my damage there was nuts. When they stand in my black hole, I also get Stardust that way too. I have to ping at the same time that I'm trying to farm, and that's like creating problems here, but that's fine. When you also get Stardust, your ultimate can be upgraded, so that's what we're trying to do right now. Heimerdinger died again, but that guy's full AP top lane. Dude, they have a Gwen and a Malphite and an Akali and a Milio, and like Kai'Sa does a lot of magic damage as well, so we definitely should go something magic resist related, because the effectiveness of it is going to be crazy good. Oh, she missed. Nice. Do you guys want to... Oh, no. For some reason, I thought we already got bot lane turret. I'm not sure why. Just hovering my W to see the range of it, because I could probably just use it to get back mid. The cooldown on it isn't that bad. We're almost level 9 when my Q can finally just be held down forever. Damn, that damage was freaking insane. Okay, never mind. Goodbye me. I'm like already dead almost. That's so crazy. I'm gonna maybe die if I try to help, dude. This is annoying. Okay, I played very, very patient because I knew that I can't just go in immediately, but if my teammates go in before me and then they burn everything on them, I can just go in afterwards to, like, help out, so... That's what we did. I'm just gonna use my Q here to farm this out, get a bunch of Stardust from all these minions, and, be happy about it. We have 125 Stardust right now, which does about 4% max HP, and that's an addition on top of already having a pretty good AP ratio. The total AP ratio, if you, like, land everything, is, it is 55 damage and then 30 for the burst, so 85% every single second, and that's not even counting, like, my other stuff, too. I can probably just TP back mid to, like, get to the wave and stuff. I'm gonna go Merc Treads because they just have so much AP damage, and Aurelion Shole is one of those champions where our damage can get so freaking ridiculous that... Like, see how much damage I'm doing to her? I'm literally just running her down. Just by using my W after I sidestep her ability, because I know that without her ultimate, she's just, like, not too threatening. She might get it back pretty soon, though. She feels so uncomfortable in this lane. We're winning so freaking hard. I should probably look more at doing side lane stuff. Because I have such a gigantic lead, I could probably, like, help out the team in a good way, right? Are they on the dragon? Is Gwen doing it? Gwen's really fed. No. The next item I probably am going to be going is a Rylai's. Rylai's is really good since our Q is so consistent, right? That they'll get slowed, and that makes it easier to get the bursts off since a lot of your damage is through that. I don't even die here, I think, right? I do? One shot? I mean, dang. I never expected through Merc Treads to ever die there, because I also had Nautilus nearby. He did heal late and stuff, but I thought I was tankier. That's okay, though. It's clearly, I guess, just don't understand that. I didn't use my ultimate because it would stop my Q, and she also had her R, her second part of her R, so she would probably just dash away anyway, so I felt like it wouldn't have influenced the 1v1, I guess. I think. Could be wrong. So that's why I didn't do it. Maybe I could have, though. I'm trying to go top to try to stop this, but I think that they get it too quickly because they have grubs. So it's most likely just gone. Wait, why is my Q not going off? What? Okay, I don't know why I was holding down Q, and it didn't feel like it was going, and I had to repress it, but whatever. I mean, at least in the end, it didn't really matter, and I just was able to hold it down and kill them. Not bad. We're getting a lot of kills, and I am starting to get quite tanky. The item after Rylai's, I think, should just be something magic resist related. I'm down to go something that feels like it would be strange to go, but I bet it won't be. Like, I'm talking about a straight tank item. Like, just go Force of Nature or something. Or, like, I know that Rukern is always a decent item because Rukern gives you a magic damage shield, but it also gives you, as you can see, this little heart here means, like, it's HP scaling. So, because I build stuff like Landry's and Rylai's, I will effectively make it bigger, even though I don't even go tank items. Not bad. We have about 200 Stardust. We can just clear out this ward. And we'll just go back down here. They just took the objective. Banshee's although could be really, really important too, because being able to, like, prevent getting all in by, like, Malphite would be pretty significant, I guess. Dang. I was hoping to land my ultimate there, because if I land it, the amount of Q damage I'm going to be outputting would have been so good. I know that I could have probably done so much damage there, but it's fine. It's whatever. Clearly, I just was not strong enough to, or like close enough, I mean, to get them. I have my Rylai's here if they try to do something. I TP'd initially just to try to prevent the Kali from doing anything to my teammates, but it's fine. That person dies. Yeah, that's why Aurelion Shole is so freaking crazy if you are ignored or, like, start getting just a little bit strong where people aren't able to focus you. Because, for instance, Nautilus went in, Gwen burned all of her abilities on, I'm gonna still go, like, I think Rukern here. Gwen burned her abilities onto Nautilus. Like, she used her ultimate, she used her W, which is the one that makes her immune. So I'm kind of left alone, and as you can see, the Rylai is allowing you to, like, chase people down is just way too effective. I also figured that Malphite used his ultimate topside, so an AP Malphite without R is completely freaking worthless, so I wasn't scared of him at all. We do have 2 dragons, we should just play for it. My W range is still just increasing by the moment, just getting very, very powerful and long. We have the Empowered Ultimate. The Empowered Ultimate creates a big shockwave, and I think it also just does a little bit more damage, but it takes way longer for it to drop. Sometimes it feels kind of bad for 1v1ing and more of like a team fight thing. Gwen is down here. And isn't an ulti preemptively? Okay, never mind, my teammate already died. Damn, dude, you died very quickly, huh? I don't think that we can fight this, dude. The thing is that they are just going to, like, immediately try to all-in me. I don't know if you noticed how quickly my Nautilus, who isn't even that squishy of a character, died, but he basically died immediately. The Milia just got me here. I think that I might be dead. I'm worth 1k too, so... Oh, at least I was able to deal enough to kill somebody. Oh, really? That person's gonna live with 1? That's 1,000 gold to a Kali, which is tragic, but... The Milio kick just got me out of that, and he got me. The Gwen is a really, 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 really significant issue. Like, my champion's not very good at, like, fighting her at all. But if my team can be frontline and she burns a bunch of stuff and my team doesn't immediately die to her shred, of course I can try to shred through theirs and, like, eventually get to her. I mean, we have Ashe who's strong and she has arrow too. It's just Gwen W seems difficult for my champion to, like, deal with, because going into her W feels like she would beat me, I think. Nautilus isn't even here, guys. I'm probably dead. Nope, never mind, I'm not. They just got 3-manned, and Nautilus and Ashe both died with ultimate, and I mean, an AP Malphite is going to deal a substantial amount, so, I mean, there's not much we can do. Rengar also was just not at the fight, so I don't know why we were starting it the way that we were, because it didn't seem like we were all ready to do anything there. We kind of just did other stuff, I should say. It's alright, though. Just farming out. We'll just get our Recurn pretty soon, so I can have that magic damage shield. Rengar's ulting the Gwen. He's not able to kill her in a 1v1. Thank goodness Baron isn't up. Okay, so... they are shoving top kind of hard, so I guess I'll try to defend it. Nice, it looks like Ashe is probably going to get a kill here, at least. They wasted an Nautilus ult, though. Man, I can't even defend this. This is so lame. They, like, actually just take it instantly because Gwen just has so much freaking AP. She does so much to turrets. Dude, what is Gwen? She is just standing there, tanking everything. Okay. Yeah, she is, kind of broken as heck. At this point in the game, that is. Absolutely ridiculous. My goodness. It's basically Gwen versus... well, I guess they also have Milio, too. That's, like, helping her, and, like, all Malphite has to do is just help her, too. But... man, it's a concerning issue that, oh, I think the game's just over. Never mind, just GG. Well, anyways, that's how at least you win lane on, not at least Aurelion Shole. I guess, the Gwen is just too busted to beat. GG, I guess. That was interesting. Man, I really hate facing Gwen for that reason. Gwen jungle is so freaking broken. Like, when you get fed, it's so unfair. I don't understand how... a champion can just do something like that. But anyways, I tried. Thanks for watching. I think that Aurelion Shole is very good. I'm going to try to get another game of him, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary. Today, we're playing some Aurelion Shole into a Zed. It is going to be probably a pretty annoying one to do because he has a lot of dash abilities, and dash abilities are really annoying for Aurelion Shole to deal with. We were playing Aurelion Shole because, I mean, firstly, I've not done a video on him in a while, but also, another thing is that he got buffed this patch. His Q got 5 base damage every single rank, and another thing is that we got 5 more movement speed as well. 5 movement speed is honestly not that bad. Like, sometimes you would think a buff is that insane if it's just as small as, like, just 5, right? That's barely anything, but nah. Sometimes it is really effective to make a character stronger. Aurelion Shole is a character that is a scaler, but you do have opportunities to sometimes, like, kill people early on if you're very good at finding angles where you can, get your Q procs off. So, how you get this Stardust, which is the scaling mechanic, is that we have our Q, which is we breathe and channel, basically, like, it's like a flamethrower, really. That's the way I visualize it. So, you just stand still, you do it. If you are doing it onto something and they're in range of it, it will slowly charge up a burst for 1 second. When the burst happens, it will cause them to take bonus damage and give you 2 Stardust. The other way of getting Stardust is that black hole that I just put down, and when stuff dies inside of it, I get Stardust. But that's, like, it's more reliable, but you don't get as much, because, like, obviously the best way to get a bunch of Stardust is hitting the opponent. That's the most realistic way of getting a ton. So, yeah. If you want to try to kill him, it's gonna be, like, dependent on how you can find the Q angles where you get the burst off, because what your W is that you glide forward, and you can use your Q while you're doing it, but if they're behind minions, it's kind of a big deal, right? So you have to figure out an angle to, like, attack them. Like, I had been looking for Q hits, but it's not the easiest to get onto him. But this should be a really good trade here, I think. So right there, he just uses Shadow and uses Q, so I just went forward and just went for it, because I know that if I just land everything, without him having his shadow available, should be pretty free to get a little bit of a bonus harass onto him. This wave is, like, kind of okay. I mean, I feel like I should just shove out and just reset, if anything, so that's what I'm going to do. I think I could reset over here. We're up farm on this guy. We have a little bit of Stardust for ourselves. How our Stardust is, like, effective for scaling is because Aurelion Shole's abilities either deal more damage or just become better. Your Q, which is the burst effect, the burst gets max percentage damage on it. So then you just become more effective at killing everybody. If they're tanky, you deal max percent. If they're squishy, it's okay. You're still just getting more damage onto them. My W flies me further. My E becomes bigger and executes for more. The execute, honestly, I feel like isn't like that important of a mechanic to even like talk about. But you have an execute at the begin or middle of it that has scaling. And your ultimate, which drops a meteor from the sky, also gets larger. So inside of team fights, when you just drop your black hole and then your meteor, a lot of times you can be so influential. Like, Aurelion Shole's team fighting, of course, is, like, really, really, really good. Because you have a huge array of, like, area damage. So I got 2 procs onto him. Like, literally a massive amount of damage, right? A huge. Just by pressing my ability and just walking towards him a little bit. He has Sona healing him a tad. I'll just put that down so I get a little bit of Stardust. When enemies are standing inside of it, I also get Stardust, so, I think I'm gonna base. Actually, I won't base. Oh no, I was trying to get the proc off onto him to get my Comet off, but it didn't go off. Aw, I missed. Well, that's my fault. He's gonna try to reach level 6 and all in me, so I have to leave, like, now. He might even flash in. No? I'm waiting for it, bro. I know what you want to do. I mean, I tried my play, and if we fail it, that's okay. I'm just gonna back away. I'm not gonna get myself killed for something stupid, because I already know that my scaling is completely fine, so I'm not gonna, like, do something aggressive during the early game if I feel like I can't do it because of, the misplay that I did. We'll just use W to get back into lane faster. I mean, I might miss a little bit of farm. Overall, I feel like the early game hasn't been too shabby for us, though, just because I feel that the extreme early game is sometimes a bit awkward for our champion. I'm hoping that the my E doesn't, like, ruin these minions. I got 1 proc onto her. I still have my W, but I'm kind of just waiting to see if she starts running away more aggressively, but she's not. I could probably just W this guy. Oh, okay, he went backwards. Got it. Kaisa would, like, get caught, so I'm just gonna go back, because if I try to help out with this, it's just not gonna work. I'm gonna put down our ward somewhere, too. I'll just put on, like, enemy raptors or something. Now, he might try to all-in me. Okay, I did get a proc onto him, which is good. I'm not trying to really fight you because I'm scared. My bot lane just got double killed. Top lane is super, super low, but I don't think that I want to rotate with my current HP. I would rather just base. I'm going to just finish my item completely. Rylai's first item is pretty effective on Aurelion Shole, but I always hated how much mana you lose. You can go, like, Presence of Mind instead of going a defensive thing, but I feel like if I go Presence of Mind and no bone plating, I just wouldn't really like that, so that's why I have this. Darn, dude. I was hoping that my W would come back up soon enough for me to, like, punish him, but the good news is that, honestly, landing my, R does give us a little bit of Stardust, so even though it's just, like, not the most effective thing that I could have done for, like, a kill, it's still pressure. I'm okay with that. He just uses Shadow, but I don't think that we can really do anything. Hey, Gwen. I'm just trying to spook you away from doing these. Is that okay? If we want to fight, we better do it together. Because Sona's rotating too. Are you not wanting to fight this? The 1 HP Gwen? Well, the Hecarim has ultimate and everything, he's just like backing away. I'm like, we're really just gonna give grubs here, right? Okay, anyways, glad we were able to secure those 2 grubs for ourselves. Alright. Darn, I did not get the cannon inside the black hole for a little bit more Stardust. That's okay, though. W max is commonly used instead of E because it increases the damage of your Q by a little bit, even though it's, like, not the most insane thing ever. It's just, like, okay. He just uses Q. I'll just leave completely. There's no reason to fight you. So he just wasted his ultimate because he didn't even get anything off of it. What is going on, dude? Cool, we got his flash. I'm okay with that. I mean, Sona and this Gwen are mid, and we use Hecarim ultimate for something, so I guess I'm okay with it. We should be able to contest this, no? What? We're just gonna give it? Okay, whatever. But okay. But we have mid, TP. It would have been very nice to probably, I think, stop that. Okay. Well, Gwen wants to fight me a little bit. She's just allowed to do whatever she wishes, I suppose, so I'm just gonna walk away for a second. Because now this guy's gonna try to kill me too when I want the cannon, but... I'm actually gonna survive because I flashed away at the last second, and I got cannon, thank goodness. This game has felt very, very weird with, like, the decisions of, like, what people are doing. I have really disliked how we initiate team fights, or, like, are trying to, like, duel. Feels weird. This guy is missing. I guess we'll just play for the, like, team fight stage. The chance of us being able to, like, solo kill Zed in lane is just way too slim. Put another point to my Q. My Q is now, at max rank, so I can hold it down forever. Yeah, I'm on the way. Did you just dip on me and you're not gonna help me? Okay, cool. At least I got a kill off of it. I knew that the Zed was just gonna commit every single resource. He was able to kill the Gwen, so that's fine. I got super scared that I just was gonna, like, die and Silas was not gonna be able to, or, like, I would not even, be able to return kill or anything. Not bad, dude. We have about 10 stacks per minute. Our ultimate is now empowered, whereas the bigger version for the next cast, which makes it so it does this shockwave, but it also takes longer to fall, and it's like kind of an important aspect of it. Rylai's is really, really good on my champion because it causes people to really struggle to leave the black hole, but it also means that my, like, flamethrower type Q will constantly slow. So chasing becomes very, very easy. So that's what I'm going to be going for. Zed is gonna use his abilities. But I don't think I can really punish him for that, really, so I'm just gonna go for the wave. I'm not really feeling that trying to punish the Zed, like, with my W forward is gonna net win me anything. That's why I'm playing patient. I just want to use my E on the wave to get more Stardust. All this stuff that's going on in the jungle is just not something that they be part of, really. He might use his Shadow to clear out the wave, not that it really matters too much. I might be able to get the plate for myself, huh? Got one proc. I did not get the plate for myself, but that's still fine. He got a bit chunked from just a single hit. I mean, it does a pretty substantial amount of damage. You guys really love ganking me. I don't know what is up with you guys and just like thinking that it's just always the most viable thing just to gank Aurelion Shole, but alright. Whatever. You guys want to continue doing that, then go ahead. I have our late game secured technically with the team fighting. Decent amount of Stardust. I'm gonna leave. This guy doesn't have ultimate for a bit. I do maybe have a way to help this guy if she gets initiated on. She's trying to bait so hard. I wonder if she would die for it, though. Dang, she even killed, too. Well played. She just does way too much damage, I guess. Nice. You can hit me with that, I don't really mind. Doesn't really do that much anyways. I do want to try to hit him just with a single Q though, so I like get the burn effect off onto him, because I know that's pretty annoying to get hit by. Balling's already going to be winning on their own, we don't need to help them at all. I'm just like trying to rotate like halfway in between just in case something happens. This guy just uses Shadow, so he doesn't have it. That's like a huge deal for him. Because Hold is probably like ulti me and try to do something, but I mean, there's no freaking way that he'll deal enough. It did, you know, chunk the crap out of me, though. Jace is, like, kind of caught. That person dies. I'm trying to help out with this guy, but I can't really. Didn't get hit by his E, although I... Okay, I just need to flash preemptively, but I'm still maybe dead. Holy crap, I'm not, because he missed everything. So what was gonna happen is that he was trying to flash W me, and when he flash W's me, it would, like, almost kill me. So I tried to make it so he would take more time to do it by flashing preemptively, because we could tell that he was trying to fully commit for the dive. And it worked out. Just barely. And now we have our Rylai's, so we have a way better chance of just, like, running people down with it. I'm guessing Zed will just all-in this guy? Ooh, her damage is freaking bonkers. My character stopped moving. I don't know where my home is right now, because we are, like, going towards this blue buff. But all the side waves are kind of shoved in. And the blue buff is already gone, too, so it's, like, kind of pointless to go over there. It disappeared. The thing that you can do usually when side waves are like this is just, like, be around your teammates, so if a fight breaks out, you can just be, like, a part of it immediately. I'm tanking, too, that's funny, so, like, I didn't even, lose that badly. Trying to help this guy. No! Well, I tried, bro. If she continues trying to fight me, she'll probably die. I don't know why she's attempting that. My W range is so freaking far now. Because we have, like, a decent amount of Stardust. We will just continue hitting this because we don't have anything to do while people are dead. Besides that, really, no objectives are up that really matter. I mean, there's literally no neutrals up, I guess, that we can do besides that. Zed found a TP flank angle that I didn't notice, at least, and then I die for it. Got me. Rom is unfortunately going to be dying, too, because of that. Sorry, bro. It's okay. Right now, with about 200 Stardust, we deal 6% max HP from our Q. So it does a nice, like, about 400 plus 6%. And of course, as the game continues, it will get, like, even stronger and stronger. So it's a really powerful thing. Aurelion Shole Q, honestly, if you are ignored, like, you can shred some of the tankiest champions in the game so quickly. Because during late game, you can easily get it to probably about like 13%-ish max percent HP, and then your Q probably hits for like over 700 late game. So the damage just adds up so quickly. I don't think that I can catch this guy, but I'm going to try to chase her. Yeah. It's not enough range. The W reset is very convenient, though, so you can, like, try to continue chasing after kills happen. I just used my ultimate on top of where the Z ulti to, like, stun him so we could lock him down so we could just breathe on him, because if we do, we'll just kill him. Kind of what I was talking about with, like, how your damage is insane. I guess I maybe could just kill her because it seems like she doesn't really care and is just walking towards us. But I didn't. Because I guess I'm showing respect maybe when I don't have to. Because a lot of people just don't do that unless there's actually a plan in mind, but I think that she's just tilted and just doesn't care. Maybe. The confidence of a player playing very aggressive towards me scares me. If I'm worth something, and I'm worth, like, a little bit of a bounty. You don't even have your ultimate, you're trying to fight him, okay. I mean, you did kill him. Did die for it, though. I'll try to TP down to help with this. Crazy how much damage you deal, dude. That's absolutely insane. Gwen is such a disgusting character. Actually sickening. I hate her a lot. Anyways, we're just gonna shove this out now. I'm probably screwed here. Oh, nope, never mind. I also just tapped Q onto her to, like, slow her down because I was nervous that I would maybe, not be able to run away if I did that, since didn't know she would maybe flash in or something. Since Silas is just top, we can just go versus him. We have a slight advantage on him with, like, a Haunting guys. He does have 2 full items, even though he has 9 deaths. I don't have my ultimate as well, and you can totally take my ultimate and try to use it against me, too. He just used his E, so because he doesn't have his E, that's kind of important, probably. Chasing this guy should be a bit of a challenge. Because there's also a Z here, too. Yeah, I mean, this is why I feel like the Z matchup is so freaking trash. I can go in one direction to try to catch people, but if he just does that, what can I really do? There's too many shadows on the ground. I'm just gonna heal myself. We don't really have anything to buy, and I would rather just stay on the map, if anything, to try to help out with the fights. It looks like they're trying to make something happen. I don't think it's probably going to work for them, though. I mean, the game has been pretty won for a little bit. As long as we, like, didn't make huge mistakes or anything, and we haven't, I feel. Damn, I just got a crazy good ultimate off, but they're underneath their turrets, and there's probably, like, no way to really solve that. Dude, he's giving me more procs at my Q, though. And the game's over at 23 minutes. Well, that guy tried to kill me and failed. That person dies. That person dies. And we'll just try to end again. I died because the turret was ramped onto me, but the game's still over anyway. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary on like how Aurelion Shole works. The second game is going to be a game that is way more challenging because I've already recorded it. So if you're interested in seeing a challenging game on Aurelion Shole, then stay tuned for like how I look for picks and like create opportunities instead of like a stompy game. So thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to Aurelion Shole in Arena. We are starting off with... I mean, Adapt is like really good, I know. But I kind of want to go Don't Blink because it's kind of fun. This is more damage based off of more movement speed based off of like how fast I am. So that would be really good with Rylai's. But there's also a different way of playing Aurelion Shole in Arena because you can get way more stacks. So that means you can actually go full tank. You can go full tank Aurelion Shole and it actually works. I'm just trying to get stacks from these guys because I feel like that's my thing that I want. Although, nice, Porky died. Well played, well played. We need to be close enough to be able to like get the procs off. Do we get like insane amount of stacks per second or something? Holy crap, dude. We get like, I think we get 4. Oh my goodness, that's a ton. Still probably just get a little bit of Stardust from that. But yeah, because it stacks so freaking fast, you can make the percent damage go so high that you don't need any AP. This will just straight up deal like 20% max HP. So if you're Giga Tanky, you'll kill anybody. You just have to stand there and wait, and they'll die. So we'll see if we can maybe do something like that, because if we pair it with, like, Don't Blink, where I'm way faster than everybody else... Wait. My W doesn't increase my movement speed? Darn, I thought that's how it worked, but I guess it doesn't actually, like, show movement speed increase. Dang, that's a bummer. I kind of want to have the Prismatics rather than Cassiopeia. Whoa, my camera's, like, completely locked now after I did that. I guess I should not use my W in this. I can't even, like... My camera's, like, actually not locked. I just can't move it. Okay. Interesting. Nice, it was my teammate. So the reason why I want Prismatics to cost less is because I'm kind of down to just build, like, the tank ones. And I'm even down for, like, a strange one that would normally not be built. I mean, there's ones that obviously can't be built, but, like, Talisman and stuff. Because even if I just get a bunch of random stats, as long as the stats just make me fast, that could not even be that bad. If I get rid of a ton of movement speed... How I see it is, like, if I do get a ton of stacks on my Q, and I have the percent damage high, and then this becomes insane, where I become very fast, imagine how crazy that can be. It can go so hard. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm totally down for Talisman, specifically for the movement speed. Specifically. I don't really care about getting that. I care more about just getting stacks from you guys, but I know you guys are playing pretty safe right now. My pathing got auto-screwed by that, so it's whatever. That's my fault for taking that damage because I got my own pathing ruined by it. We'll just flash away to gain distance, then we'll just go back in with this. I think Ezreal is purposely letting me stack. You're so sick, brother. I like that. I think that maybe we could even, like, let the other person get rezzed, but at the same time, it would be it's nice if we don't let them win ever, because if we don't let them win, they don't get even any money, too. No. Dragonheart just increases all effects, but of course Pyromancer's is crazy effective though. Because, I mean, burn effects are super good on us. I'd rather just do Dragonheart just because it's goofy, though. Because I know that as the game continues, I get more dragons. That will just increase all of my stats. And I mean, we'll never find Pyromancers again, though. I'm still gonna do Dragonheart, because we're a dragon. It makes sense. We have to. They have Pyromancers. This guy is the Black Hole Gauntlet. They're a pretty tanky team comp, so that could be very beneficial for stacking as long as they don't, like, deal big damages or anything. What a terrible freaking E by me. Sorry. They are just going to leave and just go to, like, try to take this stuff. That's fine. Can you just allow me to get some stacks off of you? Oh, I actually did not use that correctly, so I probably will just instantly die here because if I get comboed a single time, there's no way out. My mistake. I can never step up that aggressively and still get hit by her. And my W takes forever to channel, which is also a problem. But I think that my Ezreal might be able to still res me, and then we can still get the stacks after. I know that I will die here. Nice! I even was able to, like, be the person that got the last, proc. I think we probably lose this, and it's my bet. You won! Yo, nice, dude. Dragonheart early game gives you, like, no stats. Like, look at how much stuff it gives me. It's pathetically bad. But what's good about it is that it gives us Dragon Souls every 2 rounds, and those are effective. And then eventually, my stats will be very strong. And then that just feeds back into, like, becoming very, very powerful. So yeah, I'm kind of down to just go the magic or resist item. If there's people who are threatening that way, I'm just gonna take it. I'm down to find, honestly, both of them and just become tanky that way. Because Dragonheart will just make me even more tanky. Missed my ability, it's okay though. Holy crap. He's getting stacks. Kind of sad that these guys will be able to, like, get this. I'm gonna not get hit by that. Darn, I was hoping that we would kill before, and then I'm just barely live, because then I can probably come over and beat the Nasus, but now I think that we just lose. My bad, bro. I should just use my flash there. I'm greedy with it. Gosh, Dragonheart really is kind of complete garbage early on, especially with not even having, like, regular items yet. I never really thought about how the prismatic comes, like, before, like, even your regular ones. Stat anvils. I mean, I guess I'm kind of down to get that. Our next soul that we got was the Chemtech one. He has scopier weapons. This Caitlyn has Earth thing. Mars Mage is not good. I'm just going to do stats on stats. We'll get HP, random stats. I don't care what it is. Okay, it gave me 2 stats that are completely worthless. I do care what it is. I take it back. I'm sorry. Sorry for not caring, game. Please, in the future, I will care. Don't give me AD and freaking lethality. That was my mistake. Well, interesting. You just knocked me into her, but that's okay. I'll just go over here to heal myself. Even if I die here, maybe my teammate can res me, or no? Do we just lose? Oh, you're dead. Oh, one auto. Okay, it's fine. You're probably screwed. There's nothing I can do about this, brother. My bad. It's okay, dude. That team comp was... Those guys are in, like, first place, and they have some augments that deal, like, crazy damage, and some of mine aren't going to be that good, like, for early game. Because, like, my Don't Blink compared to her Foxfire on the Ribbon just is way better on her. I know that I wanted to go Rylai's eventually, but I'm not going to be doing it for a little bit. Detonation Orb. I mean, it is an effective item, I guess. Very effective, I would say. I really wish that I found the ones that are more like talisman, though. I'll just get this for the time being. At least we can like try to execute people with it, since right now we're at 15%. Like at round 6, 15% max HP. It's a lot. Totally feasible to get this up to like 40, probably. Nice. Nice kill. I'm just gonna run past her and just try to, like, be over here. I'm just gonna take this plant. I'll just take all of them if she's gonna continue trying to fight me, I guess. I'll just go to the other side now. She's trying to res her ally. And I was waiting for ally to be res before using my ultimate because I figured that we would just win afterwards. Nice. That was 2 rounds, right? So I get a new soul thing? No. Omnivamp is probably what I want, just so I have a little bit of healing when we're trying to, like, burst people. And we'll just take the magic resist again to make this even stronger. What this does is that it increases our magic resist, but it also makes it so I get reduced damage from every single thing besides basic attacks by a percentage. So, when people, like, try to hit me, like, even, like, ZQ, it's gonna deal less. So even though I don't have much armor, it still is gonna reduce the damage that I take from certain people. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm sorry, there's no way these guys are just brute force, we just go in. He has Jeweled Gauntlet. He did 3.6k with that. That's insane, dude. My Don't Blink did 164. My Don't Blink tech is, not good. Not yet. It will get good, maybe. We'll see. Damn, that's crazy how much damage that did for this type of round. I wonder if it's because something broke and fell on somebody. The Zed just all in my teammates so quickly, too, that didn't feel like I could really do much about it. The auto-attack champions are definitely going to be something that's difficult for us to deal with. What do you want to go, brother? What do you want? I'll go wherever you want. I was thinking about the Elise one. Dang, and it chose me. I could have chosen something else. This is not bad, though. I mean, just his bonus money. So, does this mean that the stacks on stacks exist? I've heard that this... Doesn't this tech work where I can turn invisible while this is going off, and then they can't see it? I've seen this before. So this is Teemo stealth. Damn, he knows that I'm in here? That's annoying. This guy doesn't know where I'm at because he can't auto attack. Wait, that's actually so sick that he like literally can't do anything. I just realized that it literally counters them when they are auto attackers. But okay, but my don't blink is so useless though. I can't afford another prismatic, so I'm just gonna sell something to get it. I have a twin mask. So this would be crazy for shred. I look for twin. Okay, are you gonna do it right now? You just said that it's available, right? Are you gonna ping that you have it or not? Dude, but like I have Flesh Eater though. Okay, bro, I'll get it. I'll get it. Wait, do they just like not realize that they're like taking massive amount of damage? That's so funny. I have never done this before. This is so goofy. What? Quick, type that I'm hacking and to report me, so they have no clue what I'm doing. He didn't say I'm hacking. Don't say I report it. Oh, perfect. Okay, good. Nice. I just died without seeing Asol ever. Dude. Say like, wait, you can't see him? Question mark? Quick. We have to convince her that there's nothing going on. Oh my gosh. I just took the HP. I feel like that's good. No, Riven, shh, quiet. Oh shit, we need to keep moving so she doesn't even, tell. You know, I always thought that this oh, you got Twin Mask? Bro. Nice, man. We have so much AD now. Honestly, I do have Dragonheart, and Dragonheart's starting to give, like, a pretty ridiculous amount of stats, even if it's, like, mostly HP. I'm giving him a huge amount of magic resist. I'm giving him 1,132 HP and almost 100 of the other one. Okay, I'm just gonna try to stand still so you can't auto-attack me here, and then I just win, right? I know that CC will, like, reveal me again, but... Ooh, the Mundo damage is kind of insane. Could be wrong that, it's actually a... Oh, I did not get hit by that? I mean, I'm getting a lot of Stardust, but they are just not really dying. Just hold very still. And we have 28% on that. Ooh, what do we want? I guess we just take Celestial Body. Dealing 10% less damage is not really that big of a deal, and just making myself tankier also means that my teammate is also going to be, like, getting my stats too, so why not? Yeah, see how little AP we have, though? We have 145 AP, and it doesn't matter because we deal 30%. This Ezreal is an Anvil run, and it's been a while since we faced him, so I don't know how many Anvils he has. He has 20. Yeah, of course he hit shard. It's so late into the game. I will die. I don't know if my teammate can win this just because the Anvil run user sometimes gets really tanky himself, and the only way to win would probably be, like, rezzing me. Probably I just had to, like, just not move. Because, the thing is, we just never, ever can kill that enemy Ezreal if I get killed first. Because he's just way too tanky. So maybe my mistake, I guess? I don't really know. It's rough. Hopefully we just don't have to fight those guys for a bit. I'm fine with getting second place. I really have 8,000 HP. I can't afford my thing. Interesting. The amount of damage that Caitlyn's going to be dealing is insane. How does Zed have 14 anvils? Holy crap. It's because he has from beginning to end. No wonder. I don't really know what I want. So I'm just gonna go Randuin's because I don't like facing a crit. I'm worried about dying too quickly to that guy. They can't see this fire, by the way. It's invisible. So that's the benefit of doing this, if you're curious, like, what the point is. I'm gonna run out of mana eventually, though. I don't think that you can kill me, right? So that guy dies. 32%. Please don't put us against... Oh, wait. The other team is going to get kicked out, so it's just 1v1, so we did get top 2 no matter what. Dang, how do we deal with this freaking Ezreal and Zed? Do I have to go like a Zanya's? Ezreal has Infinity Edge. Oh, yeah, he has crazy JG tech. And I don't have much pen. You know, I'm still just going to commit for Prismatic. Let's just take the shield and just hope that it's enough, I guess. If we win, we win, and if we lose, then we still say it's a win because it doesn't count. I potted up. Yeah, he's just going for me because he knows that if he kills me, then we just lose, right? So... And now he knows where I'm at, so there's no way to do anything about it. Yeah, I mean, it's just a god run, but second place is still technically a win, and I'm okay with that. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.